hair looks crazy, but bear with me. Unlearning old habits, unlearning old mindsets, unlearning a way of life, a way of functioning, morals, a culture, a whole lifestyle pretty much that surrounds around being in a cult. Yeah. It's been a while since I've touched on this, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. So please follow my B.L.U cult awareness Instagram account and YouTube channel, and you will see more on this topic. I think a lot of the time we get a lot of advice from these people. If you've ever been in a cult, if you don't know, when you're in a cult, you get brainwashed and you learn all these things that you need to do to meet needs, be loved, you have to be accepted, so you're doing these things to do that. It's legalism, it's performance. And that is what was taking place in this cult. So we were looking for that, longing for that within man rather than God. A lot of people thought that they had to go through man to get it from God, and a lot of men chose to make themselves the outlet. You know, not just men, women too, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people in this cult did that. A lot of the time that I spent the end of 2025, like mid 2025, end of 2025, 2026, this month, it has been a very, I don't know, like pat myself on the shoulder for breaking free from a lot of those mindsets and those ways of thinking. Like, I don't need to do this and this to earn love, and I don't need to go about things this way to keep people in my life and seek validation. You don't need to go through man to build a relationship with God. Communion is good, fellowship is good. It is something that is biblical and scriptural. So I'm not saying that that's something that you're not supposed to be doing. Don't isolate yourself. Don't be staying away from everyone all the time. Don't be a weirdo. You're gonna end up a psychopath. Like, don't be doing all that. Being real, you don't just end up a psychopath. You could just be depressed. You can end up real sad, very distant from your family, very distant from people, feeling very misunderstood, then no longer wanting to be on this world because you feel so apart from it. That's where a lot of people end up, and that's personal experience that I can attest to myself. Healing takes time. Have grace on yourself. That is what certain people have been telling me. Have grace on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let it eat at you, and don't eat at yourself with what happened within your time in that cult. You have to unlearn so many things, and it's going to take time. Everyone's in a different place with how they grow and how they heal and the time frame that it takes, or, you know, some people are late. So I'm just saying, like, shit happens. But if you don't break free from those mindsets, all I'm trying to say is you're going to continue to miss those people or people like them. And if you don't deal with those traumas, those ways of thinking that you've installed or have been installed in you, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, you name it, like, this is real deep. It's ingrained, and you have to heal. You have to seek counsel. You have to go to therapy. You need to get help, because it's not something that you can handle on your own. It's not something you're going to be able to do by yourself. You're going to build bonds with people in the future that are just as similar, with the same signatures from those people in the past that you haven't dealt with what you went through with them. If someone brainwashed you, if someone abused you, if someone hurt you, if someone like manipulated you in any shape or form, and you believe that that was the way of living for so long, that is something that you need to get healing for, because that broke you. Whether you see it that way or not, that broke something inside of you. It's not something that can't be healed. I'm not saying you're too far gone. So this isn't a hopeless message. This is just the truth. This is something people don't talk about. So if you want to build bonds with healthy people, and that's your goal when you left this cult and broke free from the brainwash and realized everything was wrong and all this crap, however it went for you, you hear what I'm saying? Because it happens different for everyone. However it went for you, you have to make sure that you really address those things that are going on inside of you and get healing. Because if you don't, and how are you going to really build bonds with healthier people, more positive people, more stable people? You're going to keep looking for signatures of the person that hurt you and did what they did to you. You don't want to do that. You don't want to bring more of those people into your life. Like, no, don't do it. Thing is, I know what it's like to be confused, and I know what it's like to not know what comes next and who to turn to and who to trust, but there's hope. You don't need to give up. You don't have to just sit there and wonder or be sad or be clueless. There's answers, and you just have to seek them. Seek those answers, seek that healing. It's gonna take time, but it's also gonna take work within that time. It's gonna take addressing things within that time, if not work. But the work is in the truth. It's in the honesty. It's in getting the answers. That's where I find a lot of my healing. Not in answers, ultimately, because I've learned within the time frame of me realizing that that man wasn't innocent 2 years after he was arrested. I thought he was innocent. With thinking he was innocent, I got on the stand defending him, and all the signs, all the proof was in front of me. I was brainwashed. Being brainwashed is real. After those 2 years, breaking free and realizing everything after a conversation I had with a certain someone, it was hitting me hard. And I didn't know what to do. I thought the last 2 years of my life was a lie, waiting for this man who was wrongfully accused. It's not the truth, and that's what my music is about. Cult awareness. That's what the page B.L.U cult awareness is about. Being brainwashed, being love bombed, and being used. That's what B.L.U stands for.